All right, YouTube, 116 Falconer, back with another freaking exciting ass video. I actually did a video yesterday. Today's June 1st, 2022. I did a video yesterday, but I was hungover as hell, so it turned out kind of shit. So I'm gonna redo parts of the video here today. Anyways, it's about the pool. Memorial Day, this past Monday, we were able to pop the cherry on this pool, and it turned out freaking perfect. Everything I did this year, the mistakes I learned last year and my modifications worked out perfectly. The anti-fatigue mats underneath the pool was a big hit with everybody. We had people in here from babies in diapers to all the way to adults that were damn near in diapers. So a lot of people in and out of the pool. So like I say, it for everything worked tits. But the video itself is about this filter pump. This filter pump is freaking awesome. It's definitely an upgrade that you should consider. One thing I do have to rig together is I want to put shutoffs at the base of the pump here, so that I don't have to keep pulling these out and plugging the inlet and the outlets with the little black caps. You can get shutoffs that would go on here and they go straight down, but I really don't want that much pressure on the side of the pool, especially with this adapter on here, because this adapter doesn't hold on that tight. I mean, tight enough to keep it from falling off, unless you loosen your plastic C-clamp, then it'll fall off. So this is still running the original filter that came with it. The pool has been up for, oh, I don't know, I put a video up about it. So the pump's been running every day. Monday was the first day anybody's been in the pool, but from the pool video I did, when I filled it up, they were flushing the water mains, so got all the rusty water in here, and that filter cleaned this water up within an hour when I originally fired it up. But there was still some residue on the bottom, some rust on the bottom that didn't go through. So when the kids got in here Monday, got the water going around, took all that out, all of it. The water is just absolutely crystal clear. So their name for these crystal clear filters is appropriate. This is a C2500, 2,500 gallons an hour. So I took the cartridge out. I thought maybe I was gonna have to put a new one in there, but when I took it out, it was like still had a lot of life left to it. I really didn't even have to clean it, but I cleaned up nice. So watch, I'll put them parts in the video here. So all right, well, that's it, man. Everything worked out tits. Freaking beautiful system. More than happy with it. So enjoy the video. See ya, bitches. Okay, so I got the outlets and the inlet plugged, but here's a pro tip. If you have this same setup like I do, do your inlet last. I did that first, and then without this piece in there and being able to tighten the hose clamp up, by the time I stepped over here to do these, this fell off, so the water was just running out through there. So do that last, do these first, or better yet, get some sort of shut off so you don't got to worry about that crap. All right, so anyways, let's check out this filter. Now what I want to do is I want to drain out. There's a drain on the side here, so I'm gonna loosen the vent here and drain out so that the dirty water comes out, so I'm not introducing dirty water back into the pool. We'll let that drain out. Then I'll bust this ring loose here. Well, that loosens up a lot easier than the 603 pump. I'm kind of itching to see this filter, because this filter's been in here since I put the pool in, and that was the one that filtered out all the rusty water from when they were flushing the mains. So, boy, I gotta say, that filter, still with all that, is not bad. I mean, you can see all the rust on there, but holy cow, that's still got a lot of life left to it. I'm gonna go hose it out, see how clean it turns out, and I'll be back in a minute. All right, well, I took it and sprayed it off, and that freaking thing cleaned up nice. I mean, you can see way down in the fins there where it's got a little grunge in there that didn't hose out. But man, I mean, this filter here, this is the one that came with the pump, and it runs every day since I put the pool up. Yesterday was the first day that humans were in it, but it did filter out all that rusty water from when they were flushing the mains, and the freaking thing did an awesome job. Mingy, I'll tell you, this filter will probably last half the freaking summer. So we'll slap that in back in there, and then we'll take a look at the water, just for turds and giggles here. See how that is, because once the kids got in there yesterday, I had some rust that was in the bottom from when they flushed the mains, but once the kids got in there, started mixing that water up, that rust like disappeared. So we'll take a look at the water. I just want to tighten this up here, because once I put these things back in, well, you know what, let me stick this stuff back in, then we'll look at the water. I'll be back. All right, so I got stuff hooked back up. That thing there, I got to do something with that, because that worries me. But yeah, everything else worked out perfect too. The running this tarp beyond the sand and stuff. I mean, me and Junior the third, we got rough housing pretty good in here, and it held up good. So, all right, so let's take a look at the water. Let's pull this cover back so we can see in there. I covered it up last night after everybody left. Of course, I had a few pops in me, so. All right. So let's see, what do we got in there? We got pretty much nothing. There's a couple leaves, little leaves over there. Well, there's this thing here. Couple leaves on the bottom, that's no big deal, but other than that, I mean, all that rust that was down there, that's all gone. Yeah, so I'd say this freaking filter pump, what a freaking difference, man. I don't care if you got a small pool like this, that's a huge freaking improvement. So and like I say, that filter there, criminy, that's gonna freaking last us, if it's just me and the old lady, that'll last us most of the summer. But the grandkids come over once the weather gets hotter, we'll see. But anyways, as of now, man, this freaking thing is tits up, so I'd highly recommend getting one. All right, well, that's it. See ya, bitches.